What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Boy, do we have a busy day today for you guys. It is recycling day here at BRG, and it's kind of like the downside to like drag racing or burnout competitions, or even having your own shop, right? You have old oil, you have old tires that you've either replaced on your vehicle, so on and so forth. You know, for some of you business owners, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For us here at BRG, it's the tires we tear up during burnout competitions, right? Here, I'll show you. So for us, this is our biggest downfall, right? You know, all the old burnout tires, and there's probably, shoot, 20 tires, if not more in there. And then the other part of that is all the used oil, right? Because we generally do 1 or 2 runs, and we change the oil due to the heat, right? The oil breaks down. You know, it has no viscosity left, and sometimes it has glitter in it because, you know, we tear up the engines, so on and so forth. So let me show you what I got back here. You guys have been here before. This is my shop here, my barn, and then my ridge, so on and so forth, plus all our property. But anyway, I keep my oil back here in 5-gallon buckets for recycling days, which is today. So I come down here this morning when I fed cattle and the donkeys, and I got these 6 5-gallon buckets of oil that I've been saving, got those drug out, and we're gonna take these up to the recycler and get rid of those safely, right? You know, you don't wanna be one of those guys that takes that out and dumps it in a field or a creek, or get rid of it safely. You know, let's do what we can to protect the environment the best we can, especially out here in God's country where I live, right? Ultimately, you've heard me say it, but first and foremost, the farm comes first. Before events, before cars, before the channel, before anything else, the farm comes first. So we got to take care of it. The other cool part about these recycling events is, like, you can get rid of stuff out of your home that you've been saving to get rid of the correct way. Those of you who've been watching my channel, you remember a couple months ago, we had a lightning strike here, destroyed all the electronics in my house. Got my security cameras, got my garage door opener, got all my TVs, got my laptop, all that stuff. Well, they also accept all of that today. So we're gonna get rid of all of that, take it up and recycle it safely, get rid of it, get it out of the house. Makes Kathy happy, which ultimately makes me happy. So anyway, let's get to loading this up, and we're gonna take it over and see what it's all about. What are you doing, Penny? What are those? All right, guys, so Kathy and I went ahead and got these 2 60-inch flat screens that were in our house forever. Now, it's not even a joke. This one here, Kathy bought me this back in 1999 when flat screen TVs were starting to become a thing. And you can see how thick even it was back then, probably maybe 3 inches. And then we got this one just a year later, and you can see how much thinner it is. So it went from, you know, the big box TVs to, you know, this flat screen original plasma, you know, TV. It was like 3 inches, and the next year this one was already down to 1 inch, and shoot, the new ones now are paper thin. But it's a shame. Old Mother Nature and one lightning strike wiped these things both out. So these are going to go up and get recycled today. You know, again, doing things the right way. And we're going to get rid of these, and then we're going to go down and load up some oil and tires and get rid of them and see what else we can take up there. I think we actually have some old paint over there we might be able to take up and recycle. But anyway, let's get these things loaded up. Sun's bright this morning, but good night anyway. We got both the TVs loaded, so let's go down here and get this oil loaded up, and we'll go from there. Here's the tight part. Fitting my truck between here, but see if we can keep from scraping up the fence. That's pretty cool. It's telling me my tailgate's open. This truck's smart. Get out of the way, Penny. All right, good deal. We're all loaded up with oil. We're gonna make this run up first. See if we gotta manually dump this into a container, if they're gonna take the buckets. Kathy's gonna ride back here like it's 1985. So let's get out of here. All right, we're gonna dig through this stuff and see what we got as far as paint to take up. This is yellow. Was this from the shop? I mean, we could throw that away.
I don't know what that is. That's gray.
Oh, that's the brown we used for like the rafters in the house.
No, that's too light. I think that's where we painted the basement and I mixed paint together.
Oh, well, that's full. We'll keep it. What else we got? Total vegetation killer. That's full.
Yeah, those are good.
What did we get those for?
The driveway.
Oh.
I know this one's not going to be any good.
We can take 10 of these guys up if we have them. Shoot, that one's brand new.
No, it's not, but...
You want to keep it?
No.
It's full. Has it even been opened? That's never even been opened. We're going to hold on to that.
It has.
I don't know. What are they?
That's when we first moved in.
That's when we first moved in. The roof had the leak.
Metallic spray paint? What's that from?
I don't know. Oh, we got that at that auction. Remember we got the 2 cans of gold. One was full, or back at the Yugo, I think. I think that would have been in the shop, though. I don't feel we would have brought that up here. All right, guys, let us go through this real quick, and I'll show you what all we're going to take up as far as the recycling event today. Just to show you guys real quick, I got to use Kathy's phone to do it because obviously I'm filming with mine, but here is all the stuff they're taking today. I mean, everything. The batteries, we keep here because we recycle those at the scrap yard, but I mean, they take just about every liquid and chemical you can. I mean, look at that mercury. Good night. I'm sure they're pretty particular about that one, but they take just about everything. So we're going to run this up and then, we'll come back and see what else we can get run up there today. So cool. Let's go. All right, guys. So out of Kathy's little paint, everybody has one in their garage, right? Where you keep extra house paint, paint brushes, rollers, all that jazz. So anyway, so we got about a dozen aerosol cans and this old yellow I think we had from my shop. You're only allowed to take 10, so we're at that limit there. So we're going to take this oil up, them TVs, this paint, all this crap, and then we'll come back and figure out the tire situation, make sure there's not a limit on that, and then we'll kind of go from there. So I know this is kind of raw content today, not 100% automotive related, but it kind of is, right? Especially with the oil and all that jazz. That, and it's good to take care of your property and your community. Let's do this the right way. So let's get up here and see what this is all about. Yep. Well, here we go, boy. This is a setup now, you all. Good night of living. Hit that cart.
Okay.
Man, they're just unloading everything here for you guys. This is freaking awesome. They're back here getting the oil out now. I guess for insurance purposes, we have to stay in our vehicle, which is cool. And then we'll go up here and get rid of the TVs and all that jazz. No, they've got a heck of a setup here. Check out all the stuff out there they're getting. It's pretty cool. So now I guess we'll go up here and get rid of our TVs. Oh, he just left my TV. You just might as well leave it down. This is pretty cool, actually. All right, it says laptops, LCD monitors. I guess that's...
Can I step up in?
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead. All right, so now they're going to go ahead and get these televisions out of here. Man, we're going to be in and out of here in 2-3 minutes. This is pretty cool. Nice little express line. Here, we see that. And man, we've got a line of people back here coming to get in, which is pretty cool. All right, cool guys, we're back, and as you can see, our truck is empty. Very, very cool. I do have one tire back here, but that's because I'm hauling engines back and forth all the time. It's easy to set the engine on the tire, strap it down, and go from there. So let's see what else we can get into. All right, guys, we're back down here in the shop now, and I'll show you what I've been getting together down here. As you guys know, we are cleaning house literally. We have sold 90% of our cars. We have a few left. We've got some work going on Noisy Cricket right now. I'll show you that in a minute. But anyway, I'll show you this back corner, what I'm doing right now. Okay, so I've been doing some cleaning back here, and I'm going through some old wheels and tires and jazz that I've got here. So these here, I'm getting rid of all these wheels and tires. As you guys know, I take care of my local scrap guys here. You know, they come get all our cars, and, you know, I just give them to them to get them out of here. That, and it helps them out with a little bit of money. So I'm going to do the same with these. So I've got 1, 2, 3 full sets of wheels. Got some old Pontiac Trans Am wheels, old Cutlass wheels, some old Mustang, like original Mustang aluminum slot wheels here. I'm going to put them up for sale on Marketplace, so if you're interested in these, if so, let me know. If not, I'm just going to give them away. I've got the old 300 hood. It's going to get thrown away. Now, hot messes parts, which take up, you know, quite a bit of real estate here. We're not going to need any of this. So you Trans Am guys, pay attention. I'm going to keep the front and rear assemblies here, and that's just about it. Now, I'm going to keep some of these interior pieces for now just so I can get some new. But if you guys need anything for a Pontiac Trans Am, and I mean anything, an entire car is here, between here and over there. Let me know sometime here in the next week or so from the date of this video. If you need something, we'll work something out. But there's everything over here. If not, I'm just going to throw it all out, every bit of it. Let me take you over here and show you Noisy Cricket real quick and show you what we're doing here. So, Noisy Cricket's small block, blown smoke block, as you can see, is gone. I pulled it out and I'm going to build it to fit for the Yugo. So the Yugo is going to have this engine here, which was originally Homer's, right? So this is getting ready to go out. I've talked to some friends of mine. We are going to full chassis this car, essentially build a chassis, take the body off, put the body off here, put it on a new chassis, build it. We're going to put a blown smoke block Mopar in here, narrowed rear end, new front end, the whole smash. This will be a burnout car for hopefully 2026. Noisy Cricket's getting a big block, which we're going to take to Moparty. Squirt's cars, we have some parts for it, so we really need to get back on that. The RT is pending. I've got a down payment on it, so it's probably going to be gone here, hopefully in the next few days. And then we're going to start on we're going to start on Hot Mess this fall, and hopefully by next spring we'll have us a nice, you know, drag and drive car. But I mean, it doesn't look like it, but it's starting to thin out like you wouldn't believe in here. Oh, and here's some more Trans Am parts that I'm not going to need because I've bought all new. So we've got a beautiful Trans Am hood. Deck lid, it's rusted pretty bad. But, you know, if you're motivated and you want to fix that, reach out to me. This blower setup here, I've got a couple people been asking for one. I think I'm going to try to help out their channels and maybe give it to them or work out a deal with them on it. I'm not sure. That there's probably, let's see, 1,000, 2,500, probably about $3,000 worth of stuff right there. But we'll figure it out. But anyway, I just wanted to give you an update on the shop. Noisy Cricket, you'll have some videos coming up on that here real soon. And I've got to quit playing around. I got to get him ready for Moparty, which is in about a month. And yeah. But you know me, I'll stay up 40 straight hours to work on it. I really don't care. All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out for this recycling video. I thought it was pretty cool. It's kind of raw, you know, just kind of, you know, something we're doing today. You know, today's the day where I take the girls out and let them shop and what have you. Oh, I wanted to update you. We want to come back and get a second load of all tires to take up to the recycler today. And the tire portion is next week. So I'm not sure if we'll film that. Maybe it'll just be a little bit of, you know, some filler in one of our videos. Oh, here, let me touch you up on Monzilla real quick. You know, seeing how he's right here in my face. He is ready to go. I think what I'm going to do is going to go ahead and get a seat, shifter, all that jazz in it. Not sure if he's going to be ready by Moparty. I'm going to try and take him and Noisy Cricket. But we'll just see what happens. I've got to do a little bit of work back here for some structure support. But yeah, we'll get on him. We'll get him done here, I promise. Just there's only so many hours in the day. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we'll catch you guys next time. I appreciate you watching. You know the deal. We here at BRG love you. All right, we'll see you on the next one. BRG out.